Welcome to the Nightcap. It's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and June is Men's Health Month. So what that entails is everything around men's health. So it's their physical bodies, it's their mental health, their emotional health, and we're gonna dive into that. Plus, we're showcasing a big event happening here in Houston. But first, I need a cocktail in my hand, and ooh, baby, y'all see these hunks? Y'all see them, we gonna talk about them, they gonna model later. But first, I need a drink in my hand. We've got Carmen Martinez here with a beautiful cocktail. What is this?
This is our spicy ghost margarita, fits the theme.
I love it. All right, you're gonna have to join the couch because you are a mental health advocate, right? So let's get talking about men's health, shall we?
Yeah, what's up for a nightcap? Chill, you know, kick back.
All right, let's talk men's health, shall we? We've got a familiar face on the couch. We've got Chaz back in the building.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, I love when you come, so I'm happy you're here to talk about men's health.
Thank you.
Which you take ownership of, right?
I do. I try.
All right, and sitting next to you, we've got Carmen, who just handed me this beautiful cocktail that is absolutely delicious. And you
Spicy topic, spicy margarita.
I love it! And you are a health advocate through and through, right?
Correct.
So when it comes to men's health, I feel like that is something that men kind of like, I'll go to the doctor when I can. I don't really have any serious problems. Like, I can power through. As a man, I have got to just keep going, keep grinding, keep providing. Chaz, you are not cut from that cloth, but I feel like that is the generalization, no?
It is, but I was early on when I was younger. I was that guy. I didn't go to the doctor for anything, but as I got older and a little bit more wise and figured I'm paying insurance, I might as well go to the doctor. So definitely, I started going at pretty much anything.
Anything?
The wrong sneeze, the wrong cough.
You're in the doctor's office.
Yes.
You're paying that $30 copay.
I'm paying that. It wasn't $30, but yes, I was there.
So what was the transition for you? Because so many men, even those watching right now, they're probably like, man, why is he going to the doctor? I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine.
At the end of the day, I'd rather catch it when it's a very cheap fix than inoperable and not being able to fix it. So definitely, yes. That's my thing. I want to catch anything that's going on with my body before it gets out of hand.
Okay, and beyond body, what about your mental health?
Mental health.
Are you going to therapy? Are you checking in on that?
I went through some things early on, so yes, I've seen a therapist before, and I didn't think it was taboo or anything like that. Just a lot of people do, but until they actually do it, and then they're like, damn, I should have did this a long time ago.
Yes.
But no, it was a really good thing that I did. I had people in my life at the time that recommended that I do it, so I did it. Wow. I was paid for by insurance, so I did it.
Hell yeah. Carmen, you're nodding because you're like, yes, this is great.
Yeah, so people know me in the community as a mental health advocate. My story begins by losing someone to suicide. So that kind of started my conversation on learning anything about mental disorders, mental health conditions, and overall mental health. So I think one thing that we forget about men's health is exactly that. People think of the physical attribute of how to, take care of your body, but the mind and the connection, it's very strong. So I think that's one of the conversations that, kind of gets missed the opportunity, because people always think about like, oh, staying fit. But, most males, like you're saying, don't go to the doctor. Right. That means that you're going to not get checked for any type of heart condition. Cardiovascular disease is very high on men. Obesity is pretty big as well. So there's a lot of topics that goes beyond your, physical attributes. But the mind connection is that. It's like men are tough, like, oh, I'll get over that. And they'll sit through the whole whatever symptoms you're having without going to go get checked. Prostate cancer is another big deal.
Absolutely.
So, people wait to the last minute. So I commend you for getting checked in the beginning, because you'd rather be preventative than, before it gets too late.
Are you seeing more and more men keeping it in the back burner? Are you feeling like more men are trending toward Chaz status of like, I'm going every sneeze?
I think they're trending toward me though.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are getting more comfortable, especially with the mental. They're seeking help. I really think that we are becoming better as men.
I think the conversation's starting, just like you're saying. I love that you're saying therapy is a big deal and a big positive attribute towards your health, overall health. And I think for some reason people think therapy is like something negative, but it's, I went to therapy for a long time, and I feel like it's very therapeutic in the sense of healing. So I think there's a lot of parts of internal healing, and that's going to make your outward healing a little bit more positive. So I think it's a lot of different combinations when it comes to overall healthness.
And why did you feel it was important to showcase men's health?
Because it's overlooked. First of all, there's a big stigma. Like guys, if you show emotions, you're showing weakness. If you share emotions, you're showing weakness, or you're not man enough, right? So there's a lot of misconception, and you see someone, you're a pretty fit, good-looking man, and so they feel like that's it. That's what a man should be. But I think it goes beyond that. So I think also as women, we also need to support men and to feel like, how can we support you into being okay to share those emotions and share those feelings. So I think it's definitely a both party situation where we can both benefit, because, a healthy man, healthy woman, healthy relationships.
Mm-hmm.
How's it been in your relationships?
What relationships? Catalina, don't
Get
play
a drink
with me.
to that.
I gotta play with you. This is the Nightcap, and we
Yeah.
talk relationships all the time.
You do.
All right, I'll stop crying. But he's gonna come back and he'll tell me more.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so, but does physical health also contribute to overall mental health wellness?
I think so. I think working out actually makes you feel better. You look good, so your
Stress relief.
confidence is going to boost up. But also, it's a stress reliever. A lot of people think that they have to spend hours in the gym, a walk, breathing exercise, just really taking time for yourself. I think that's the main focus on when you think of wellness, and it's a lifetime commitment. It's a lifetime choice. So you can start very slow in that process of, how can I handle stress? When I handle stress, do I burst and do I explode? Is it like, okay, let's then take our time, go for a walk, and kind of, it's a lot of moving parts, but the physical part of it really starts with that emotional connection. Because if you're dealing with a lot of different things, you can just shut down and you don't talk. And I think that's the main thing when it comes to mental health. You ask individuals and they're like, oh, you're fine, you're okay. But internally, they're not expressing themselves.
Right.
And I think that's one of the main things, is to learn how to open up and really get that support that you need.
Did she hit the nail on the head?
No, 100%. I mean, physical fitness is therapy, basically. It's a way to keep me out of jail from killing somebody, pretty much. It's
That's definitely another episode.
No, it's not. That's it. It's a buildup of pressure that you're releasing every day that you want. It's therapy. You're decompressing.
I think to that point, I think in my personal, I have a big brother. A lot of people don't know I have a big brother, and I lean to him. But I see so much that he takes on. He's a father. He is a family man. And to your point, I feel like men have to have it all together. They're the breadwinners. They're the decision makers on a lot of stuff. And there's a lot of lists that they feel pressure to be holding it together. So I feel like when it comes to Men's Health Month, there's a lot of different things like, hey, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to go to your brothers, your cousins, your other male partners, individual friends that can help you just unwind. I think when it comes to men, I think it's a matter of just like, hey, bro, this is what I'm going through. I'm going through the same thing. And I think just starting that conversation to relieve that stress, that can start, the beginning of your wellness balance.
Gotta let go of that ego, though.
Yes.
I think it's an age thing too. The younger people they're more so trying to be the tougher ones. The older people, I'm a little older, so it's easier to talk to people. It's easier to talk.
It's easier to talk.
It's much easier to talk.
Okay. All right, coming up next, we're going to talk about the event that Carmen's throwing. It's the 4th annual, so you stay right there. We'll be right back. We've got every episode of the Nightcap, and we can go for hours. Download the Fox Local app on any of the following smart TV platforms and get in on the fun. Welcome back to the Nightcap. It's June, so it's Men's Health Month, and it's also summertime, baby. So we're about to talk about an event that's going on here in Houston. It's the 4th annual Fashion Fitness Swim event, baby. And Carmen Martinez is here to tell us all about it, the organizer. And sitting next to you, we've got Chaz. And joining us, we've got Tiffany Buffalo, who is actually going to be one of the...
She's one of the fitness designers.
Fitness designers at the event. All right, tell us about the event.
So the event is the 4th annual event. It's called Fashion Fitness Swim because we focus on 3 categories: summer fashion, fitness, and swimwear. So we also focus on women entrepreneurs. A lot of the women are, they're having their own clothing line, their own fitness line, their own swimwear line. but also the men of the show. That's the eye candy. We celebrate health and wellness. So it's all about celebrating our men in the show.
I'm so glad you said that, because I was about to be like, why are we celebrating women entrepreneurs when it's Men's Health Month? Like, it sounds like
there's women entrepreneurs, but there's also male entrepreneurs as well. But majority, it's a lot of women behind it, you know, so it's a way of us supporting our men of the show. But this year we're doing something really special. We partner up with different community leaders, mental health advocates, wellness ambassadors. They're going to be part of this art gallery component that we're showcasing. We took pictures of them, so they're going to be showcasing, breaking the stigma on what we discussed earlier, how to talk about men's health topics and, you know, get checked on. So that's going to be something really new and engaging. And then we're also highlighting 4 artists that are going to be showcasing their art at the show. So they'll be able, that's kind of therapeutic for them, showcasing their art. That's like their stress reliever. So we really, it's all about the men in the show, but of course the runway, you know, the ladies will be there. We have some models coming up. But the whole show objective is really to start a healthy conversation on how to take care of yourself. When you leave the show, how can I go exercise? How can I put on a cute outfit that will motivate me to work out and things like that?
I love it. All right, well, speaking of cute outfits, all right, Tiffany, AmeriFit is your brand. Tell me about it. Are you wearing AmeriFit right now?
I am. This is one of our bodysuits. So basically, the objective of AmeriFit is to increase motivation in women and also their mood, because what better way to allow you to be motivated and in a good mood than a cute outfit. So a lot of times when we're traveling, or if we're getting ready for a date, if we're getting ready for a job interview, whatever, we're going shopping, we're trying to find a cute outfit for whatever our life brings us. And introducing fitness to women, that's something that I would like for women to look at as a lifestyle. So shopping for that would be just as important.
Where AmeriFit fits in.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Chaz, on your shirt it says fat. And that is not an adjective that I would describe you as, so.
No, that's my brand. It's Fit After 30.
Fit After 30.
I've had it for probably 20 years. I've been using it for over 20 years, and yeah, I'm loving it. It's a brand. If look, I'm about to be 54. So I'm just trying to promote fitness and wellness, and the fountain of youth is basically in the gym and taking care of yourself from inside out.
And did you decide to become fit after 30, or were you like,
no,
I have to stay
you know, it's funny.
committed?
I've always been fit. You know, from an early age. My mother used to put us into different types of things: karate, baseball, you know, anything that keeps us out of trouble. And I just went along with it and continued doing it. So yeah.
Well, a lot of people feel that it's a lot harder to become fit after 30. So I think that's
another thing too. You know, everything tends to slow down and deplete and whatnot.
Yeah, our
and
metabolism drops,
absolutely.
our hormones get all over the damn place.
But that doesn't mean that you can't continue to be fit and physically fit.
Well, one thing that Tiffany does that's really good on her platform, outside of the amazing, you know, fitness apparel line, is that she also motivates that healthy lifestyle. So she talks about the goodness about juicing, the goodness about taking vitamins, the goodness of eating healthy. When you're not feeling motivated, I feel like sometimes as humans, we just feel like you just don't want to get up and go to the gym and work out. It's a lot harder in your 30s, you know, or even older in your 40s. So I think, you know, the overall objective of the show is to really kind of have vendors on site. We have amazing vendors on site that are showcasing that, juicing companies, clothing line companies, fitness companies. Also swimwear. It's a kickoff to the summer, so everything around the event is kicking off the summer. And what do people do in the summer? Go to the beach, go on vacation. So the models that we select on the show are
girl, you just talked about the models.
Yeah.
Hold on, because coming up next, baby, we got some models coming through, okay? So you stay right there. We're going to have a little fashion show, a sneak peek to the event coming up next. We've got every episode of the Nightcap, and we can go for hours. Download the Fox Local app on any of the following smart TV platforms and get in on the fun. Welcome back to the Nightcap. We've been talking all things men's health because June is Men's Health Month. We've got Tiffany Buffalo, we've got Chaz, and we've got Carmen Martinez, who's been talking about this event, fashion, fitness, swim runway event happening here in Houston very soon.
Yep,
And it's
next
the
week.
4th annual.
Yep, next week. So everything is on our website, fashionfitnessswim.com. You can find information on there. And yeah, it's around the corner, June 22nd.
And you've got amazing vendors, including Tiffany's, Amerifit, and wellness brands, all of that. But you also have a fashion show, baby.
Yep, the fashion show.
And we're gonna have a
is-
little sneak peek here while we chat. So let me see this first model. Come on out, baby, come on out.
All right, so this is Jonathan. He has been doing the show for 3 years. So this is just a sneak peek. The swimwear and the swim line is the most anticipated. So what we want to showcase is really just all about summer, but also about fitness. So this is Amerifit. This is one of her lines. So Tiffany will showcase a little bit of her line.
This is one of our jumpsuits that's perfect for leg day. You don't have to worry about your leggings rolling down. Everything stays in one place. Fits really well, form-fitting.
And then here comes Manny. Manny has been doing our show now for a second year, just showcasing some of the swim trunks that we'll be showcasing, as well as just when it comes to men, you know, we have all types of individuals in the show. Of course, our men are looking kind of eye candy right now, but we have individuals, inclusivity of all types. So that's something that's exciting that we're going to promote this year. Emmy's wearing one of the attires when it comes to swimwear. It's all about summer and resort. Anything that you can go on vacation, that you can wear out, that you can just wear by the pool. So those are basically, we're kicking off the summer trends of what's hot and trending this summer. And then finishing off with John, a lot of people go into the Guayabera shirts, you know, the Hawaiian shirt that we have. So we have that's just the sneak peek. The swimwear is just the finale of the runway show, but we kick it off with fashion by fitness and then finishing off with swimwear.
And so for those who are like, all right, I gotta go now, where is it happening and what are the times?
Exactly. So we have Black Market. It's June 22nd, and the website is Fashion Fitness Swim. And the good thing about it is that your ticket sales is all complimentary. It's one ticketed price, but we're also raising funds for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. We have guest models, Chelsea Edwards, that's been part of the Fox family, will be walking again. Jonathan Martin that's flying in. And so we have also Izzy Zapata that's with Love is Blind. He's going to be one of our guests. But we have guest speakers also. So fashionfitnessswim.com, you have 3 types of tickets, all inclusive. Once you pay in, you go in, you're having a good time. You don't have to pay anything else. And we're raising funds for the charity.
All right, well, the good times are going to continue here on the Nightcap because you're going to show me how to make this cocktail, right?
Spicy margarita. Spicy Ghost Tequila will be at the event as well, serving some delicious summer cocktails.
Perfect. All right, coming up next, Carmen and I are heading behind the bar because I got to know how to make this. You stay right there. We'll be right back. We've got every episode of the Nightcap, and we can go for hours. Download the Fox Local app on any of the following smart TV platforms and get in on the fun. Welcome back to the Nightcap. I'm behind the bar now because, listen, Carmen made me a delicious spicy margarita. So you're here to do what, baby?
Back that glass up!
Yes. Okay. You got to show me how to make this. Obviously, Ghost Tequila is the sponsor for the event.
It is, yes. So Ghost Tequila is one of our sponsors for the event, but it's also a spicy tequila. So what better way to kick off the summer by being spicy, right?
I know
So I'm going to show you our traditional spicy margarita. The good thing about Ghost is that it's perfectly spicy. What we're going to do is pour a little bit of Ghost Tequila, Spicy Blanco, and you always pour 1.5 ounces of Ghost Blanco. And then we're gonna do a little bit of fresh lime juice. We already kind of put it on there. Put a little bit to taste. A little bit of agave, just a little bit.
Agave.
Just a tiny bit.
To sweeten it up. Okay.
To sweeten it up. So most people kind of use whatever they want. And then we're going to garnish it with a little fresh lemon. And then that will make you the spicy margarita. So the good thing about Ghost is that it gives you that perfectly heat, but we're gonna show you a spicy Moscow Mule. So Moscow Mule is very refreshing. Once again, just a little bit of ice. This time we're going to serve it with the spicy reposado. It is the only spicy reposado in the market. Perfectly spicy reposado.
Yes.
So we're going to do the same thing, 1.5 ounces of the spicy repo. Which is absolutely delicious. Yeah, that one you have to try it neat. Like, ooh, I need you to. You're gonna put a little bit more of that reposado. Give it a little kick. We're gonna give it a little bit.
Got
that heat going on. Got that bit heat going on.
From tongue to back.
We're gonna use
That
a
sounds
little
so
bit,
sexual.
yep, a little bit of the fresh lime juice. And lastly, you're gonna top it off with a little bit of the ginger beer. So, very delicious, very refreshing. The thing about Ghost is that you can make any drink spicy. It could be a spicy Paloma, a spicy margarita, a spicy espresso martini is so good with that reposado. And then you're just gonna garnish it with a little mint. A little mint,
Oh, you're
a
gonna
little
have
bit
to
of
come back and
lemon.
make that.
And then so you have your amazing cocktails with Moscow Mule, spicy Moscow Mule, and spicy margarita.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm trying this meal. Oh, look, and listen, we got the thirst traps up in here too, okay? You feeling thirsty, you drink one of these spicy drinks, or you come to fashion, fitness, swim, runway event, all right? That's coming up.
June 22nd, we will see you there.
All right, cheers. We'll see you guys next time.
Missed out on the Nightcap? Well, head on over to our YouTube page and catch up with Carolina.
You can watch full episodes anytime you want. And don't forget to share it with your friends, because we got to keep the conversation flowing.
If you're confident in yourself, who can stop you?
Ding dong, titties.
We're not looking to hurt the sisters,
Gotcha.
but we can get men pretty big.
What, do I look disgusting?
No! Also, fellas, the toy is not your enemy, it's your teammate.
Tag it in. Join us weeknights on Fox 26 at 11:30 and anytime on Fox Soul.